Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS in.form. Christmas is in Spencer County. Let's find out what's happening over the next 3 weekends in Spencer County, Indiana. Joining us in the studio is the director of the Spencer County Tourism Bureau, and that is Melissa Brockman. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, whenever we think of Christmas, we always think of Christmas in Spencer County. And we've got 3 weekends of events going on.
Yes.
So let's start with this first weekend. What's going on this first weekend?
This weekend there are 2 celebrations going on. The Rockport Christmas Festival is Saturday, December 2nd, and that's everything from pancakes with Santa, crafts in the courthouse, different activities throughout the day, a big parade, and lots of festivities. And then in Santa Claus, it's the kickoff of the Santa Claus Christmas celebration. So you've got your typical attractions like the Santa Claus Museum, where you can write a letter. Santa's Candy Castle has delicious popcorn and hot chocolate. Activities like the chestnut roasting at Santa's Candy Castle. There's activities at the museum, in town at Evergreen Boutique, Christmas dinner with Santa at the lodge, light shows, you name it. Lots going on.
Is it possible to do both events in Rockport and in Santa Claus?
Definitely.
Because they're really not that far apart.
It's about 20-25 minutes. It's an easy drive down 231, and really just look at the event guide. You can find all of that at our website and kind of pick and choose what you want to do when, and you can fit in as much as you want to fit in.
Okay, now let's talk about what's going to be happening the second weekend of December, which is 9th and 10th?
Yes. Saturday, December 9th is kind of the typical big weekend in Santa Claus. Right. That's when they have their parade. It's also the arts and crafts show, along with some of the regular activities and events like the chestnuts and the lights and the letter writing and different things throughout town. But that's the big one. Okay,
so the parade is it start in the parking lot of Holiday World and then work its way through town? Is that kind of how it goes?
It goes back behind Lake Rudolph, by the dollar store, comes through Kringle Place Shopping Center, and then back around by Subway, Fifth Third Bank, and makes its loop.
If somebody's coming to watch the parade, what's the best thing they should do for parking? Park in the plaza parking lot or off on the side?
It really just depends on when you arrive and kind of the crowds. The plaza there is where probably the biggest parking lot, but of course you could park at the Legion, and that's where the craft show will be happening, plus it's a good spot for the parade. You can find a spot at Santa's Lodge, and it's just not too far of a walk away from where you can see the parade too. So there's a few different options. It depends on where you're coming from and what you want to do before or after the parade.
And there's always shops that you can go to that have that Christmas theme that just make Christmas so much better by going to Santa Claus.
Yes.
Okay. And this is on Saturday the 9th. But I guess most of these stores really are also open on the 10th or throughout the week, things like that. So coming to Santa Claus for events like that's a great idea.
Yes, and if you're wanting to see Santa or do some of the traditional activities, but you don't want the hustle and the bustle of the crowd, then I would not come on Saturday. You can come on Sunday, as always, fewer crowds. You can come in on Friday and really just kind of do things at your own pace.
Now, then the third weekend in December would be the 16th, 17th?
Yes, and that's the final weekend of the Santa Claus Christmas celebration. So there's events at the museum, at Evergreen Boutique, at Santa's Candy Castle. That's the Festival of Lights in Santa Claus in the Christmas Lake Village. Of course, the Santa Claus Land of Lights at Lake Rudolph is still going on, and there's tons to do. So really, it's 3 weekends. The weekends vary a little bit. You can check out all the event details on our website, but for the most part, it's a good time. Lots of Christmas traditions to start or continue and make some memories. It's Santa Claus, Indiana during the holidays.
Let's talk a little bit about the Festival of Lights. That goes through Christmas Lake Village.
Yes.
Okay. And how does that work? Is there an admission? And you just kind of drive through.
Yep, you just drive through. It's about 9 miles of residential lighting. So that's the people who live there that put up their lights and either go all out or theme and do different things. So it's fun to see what people are doing. There's no admission. You can submit a canned good. They collect canned goods, and that goes to, I believe it's the Spencer County Action Center.
Okay, and that is When is the Festival of Lights again?
It's the second 2 weekends, so December 9th, and I think it's December 16th.
It starts roughly at dark?
Yeah, about 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Central time.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Because if we talked about any times, we want to make sure you know that those are all Central time.
Yes.
Christmas is a great time in Spencer County. Really, Christmas is in Spencer County all year round, but especially now. Let's hope we have a little bit of snow somewhere along the line.
Just a dusting.
Just a dusting, make it all
Yeah.
white. Anything you'd like to add?
I think that's it. I mean, definitely go to our website, santaclausind.org. You can find events. You can find ideas of just things to do, different activities and bucket list items. You can find packages if you want to have a staycation or if you have family coming in from out of town. And really just hopefully as much info as you possibly want.
Obviously, with Santa Claus, Indiana, Spencer County is the place to be. So thank you very much, Melissa. Thanks for coming in and talking about it.
Thank you.
We hope to see you in Spencer County this Christmas. It's Christmas in Spencer County all throughout the month of December, especially the first 3 weekends. Thank you for watching WJTS. We're local people watching local people.